Okay. So we talked about how to introduce Taiwanese food, right? And then we shared about some of the flavor, the texture. Okay, so I shared a post about texture. I think it was yesterday. And yeah, so make sure you guys go and check that out because it's important to know how to describe your food, right? If you love to eat food, you don't just say like, oh, it's good, right? Or it's yummy, right? You need to try and describe it and say what it tastes like or the texture of it. Okay, so let's take a look here. I remember last time we did do a practice on this, right? So you guys chose one. So let's do a quick practice now and for you guys to choose a different one. Okay, so don't choose the same one you chose last month. Try to choose a different one.
Okay. Me first.
Okay.
And I chose the bubble tea.
Okay.
The bubble tea has there are some bubble taste chewy.
The bubble.
Taste.
Okay, for bubble tea.
And the milk tea is sweet tea. And maybe someone like add some ice into it.
Okay, what about the tea? How does the tea taste?
The tea tastes the tea. You can talk about the tea, how to make it in with the milk and the tea and the milk. Milk tea. The tea tastes some different store have different tests. Some have some tea was some tea no some store is very heavy and some don't taste the tea. Does the tea describe like heavy or upside is? What is the upside?
What do you mean upside?
Yes. Tea is heavy and the upside is
sorry. Can you wait for me 1 sec?
Okay. Pineapple cake. 浓跟不浓要怎么讲？淡、浓郁跟轻，应该是 heavy 跟什么 ？Light. Oh. Some stores tea is some tea. 这个吗 ？Insipid. 真的有点完全想不到。The tea, some stores tea is heavy and some is
Wishy-washy.
And the bubble's texture is chewy and the pineapple cake is sweetie and it outside is
and
crunchy.
it made
crunchy.
by milk and tea and bubble.
And what is bubble made of? What?
Sweet potato. The bubble tea is made by sweet potato.
吗？素薯是
potato, sweet potato. 好像也不是地瓜，就是 potato, tree potato. Tender. 粉是不是提起来的？
可是嫩就是 tender， 粉是什么？马赛。
再一次好了。The bubble tea is made by bubble and milk and tea. And the bubble's texture is like chewing and sweetie.
Chewy.
And the tea chewy.
Okay, so you said the tea, right? You're saying that the tea is it bitter? Do you think the tea tastes very bitter, or how does the tea taste? Do you think it's bitter? A little bit?
Wishy-washy.
Wait, what's wishy? Or do you think it's very strong, like, or very rich? You can also say that rich. It means like, or sometimes you can even say that it's very thick.
Thick. And the upside is light or
I think the opposite would be like opposite, but that would be like very like watery, you know, tastes more like water if it's not very rich in flavor, or bland if you think it's like oatmeal. Do you know what's oatmeal?
Oh yes.
Yeah, like oatmeal, like it doesn't really have a taste, right? Like that.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Yeah, let me show you a picture. No Chinese, so you can think of the picture.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, like oatmeal, right? Like this, and then you just put water, right? There's no taste. So we would say it's very bland.
Oh, it's not milk.
Yeah.
Bland.
Not oat milk, oatmeal, meal. So usually here it's like this, you know, this, and you add hot water, and then it will look like this. Have you guys ever had this? So we would, we would put some fruit or some raisins, something sweet, or honey, so that we would add some flavors. Could be something more sweet. Yeah. Okay. So let's look here. So you can say that the tea, it may taste
bitter.
Right. So it may taste bitter. You can say it tastes bitter, or it could be a bit strong. Or if you don't think it doesn't taste like anything, it's watery, or bland is like no, tasteless, right? Tasteless. I think people now, they need something that is very flavorful, right? Full of flavors, lots of different flavors. But sometimes I think it's a little bit too much, because I don't really like, I think I can enjoy things that are bland, that don't really taste much, but taste the food, right? The original flavor of the food. Yeah, but everyone's different, because now if you have the bubble tea, it's very sugary, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so then it's hard for you to taste the food. You just taste sugar and sweet. Okay, great. So Eva, what about you? Which one would you choose?
I would choose pineapple cake.
Pineapple cake?
Yeah, pineapple cake is taste crusty on the outside and it is sweety inside. And I think it's also flavorful to me because it is very sweety and you put it in your mouth and it is sweety and the outside is very crunchy. Crunchy, yes.
Okay, it's very crunchy.
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 Crunchy. Crunchy.
Yeah. Okay, what are things that are crunchy?
Cookie.
Cookies can be crunchy. Cookies, I think sometimes are more chewy if it's soft, right? If you have the soft and chewy. But crunchy is a catch.
Crunchy. Fried chicken.
Fried chicken is very crunchy. Yeah. What's your favorite fried chicken?
McDonald's.
Really? You like McDonald's?
What?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
I don't like McDonald's. But...
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So
You don't like the
I don't like what?
crunch. You don't like the
Healthy
less food.
No, I don't. I just think it tastes bad. I just think it tastes bad.
Why? Why? The outside or the meat?
But
No,
I think fried chicken.
I think fried chicken is
French
too
fries
oily.
taste.
French fries are okay. I think French fries are okay, but I don't like the fried chicken because I think it's too greasy. Greasy is another word. Greasy.
Okay.
Greasy or oily?
The bacon.
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 Bacon is very, yes, that's right. What about in Taiwan? What type of dishes do you think is greasy?
Greasy.
Greasy.
Spicy hot spot.
Oh.
Spicy?
Hot spot. Hot pot.
Hot pot.
Hot pot.
Spicy hot pot.
Spicy hot pot?
Yes.
Okay. Spicy hot pot is very greasy. What about, let's see. What about the chicken breast? The fried chicken breast?
It tastes tender.
Okay. Some maybe if it's really which
Rough.
store makes it tender?
Rough.
I think it's kind of tough. Tough.
Oh, tough.
Tough is another one. Rough is kind of like the more, it's very hard to, you know?
It's too chewy.
Chewy is, yeah, I guess you can say it's chewy, but if you want to say it's rough, I think it's, or tough, it's like we have the beef jerky, right? Beef jerky in Taiwan. You know what's beef jerky?
No.
Okay, this is beef jerky. They have it in America. They really like have beef jerky.
No. Something you're
It's like dried beef, like this. You see it?
Yes.
Oh.
Right? We call it beef jerky.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And what else? Okay, great. So we talked about, did we talk about this before?
Yeah. Yes.
So what about in your neighborhood? Okay. Where do you live? Eva, where do you live?
I live in Taoyuan.
Okay. So in Taoyuan, around your neighborhood, what is one dish that if I went to your house, you would say, hey, Cindy, let's go eat this place. You must try this.
I was living in the food desert.
Really? Nothing? Not one.
Oh, because the place I live is there are many buildings for people to live in.
There are many buildings. So there should be, I don't know, is there only 7-Eleven?
Yeah, kind of that or Louisa.
Really?
Or Family Mart.
That's all?
Oh, almost.
Wow. That's like nothing. No one. No place.
Yeah.
That's
So
terrible.
I'm always starving.
You're always starving. Oh, okay. So what about what do you usually eat if you're not eating at home?
I usually the how do you say the noodle convenience noodle fast noodle.
Convenience. You mean convenience noodles?
Fast noodle.
Instant noodles.
Instant noodle.
Yes. Thank you.
Instant noodles. That's so unhealthy. Oh my God, that's terrible. You know, people's health go bad because of that.
You can see her belly.
Oh my God. Okay, instant noodles. So if I was a foreigner and I don't know what type of instant noodles Taiwanese people eat, what can you introduce them or what brand?
I will recommend it's called Willy. Willy. It's a noodles with a special sauce and whether you put the water inside become a noodle with soup or just the dry noodle is great.
Dry noodles?
Is yeah.
So how do you cook it?
You have to put the water. You need to braise the water, and when it is and you put the noodle inside.
Boiling. Boil and then ing.
Oh, okay.
Boiling water, right? Okay, and boiling water and then?
And when the noodle is able to eat,
okay. So when the noodle is ready.
Okay. When the noodle is ready to eat and you just take it outside. You just bring it out into another bowl and put the sauce inside and just what is this? Blend. Just blend the noodles and the sauce together and done.
And it's done. Okay, blend it together, or you can just say mix it together. Because blend is sometimes like you know the blender. We call it the blender, like juice, right? So when you blend, it's like you like crush it together, right? You make like juice. Okay, right. So you mix. If it's mixed, then it's kind of like this.
Okay, mix.
Okay. Mix it together. Okay. What about Steffi? What about you? What about around your neighborhood?
I would recommend the crispy, like some it has some you can choose the flavor like chocolate or butter or peanut, like sweet flavor, but it also has the salt flavor, like
savory, not salt.
Salt.
Savory. We call it savory.
Savory
flavors. Like, what's the savory flavor?
Pineapple and shrimp, or some like
shrimp.
And some bacon, fish.
There's fish.
Fish. Maybe
fish salad.
Maybe it can add
corn
into it, and it would it would like
you can name it. You can name it.
I think it's named by Crispy, but I don't know what's the really name.
Kelly cookie.
Okay. So what does it look like?
It's like triangle.
Triangle?
Yes, like triangle.
Uh-huh.
The outside is it tastes like cookie, and it tastes
like
crunch.
Tastes like cookie and it's crunchy.
Yes, and you can add chocolate or peanut into it, so you can.
Okay, is it flat? And then they roll it like this.
Yes.
Okay, so you can say it's like a French word. It's clep. It's a clep. Clep. Yeah. And they have sweet and savory flavor. So in the savory flavor, maybe they have tuna, right? That's a fish. Tuna. Can, right? Yeah, I got a can, and they have the tuna, and then they have corn, ham, cheese, right? Okay.
Yes.
So what they do is first they make the crepe, and then they will put the ingredients in it or on it, and then roll it. It's not really a triangle. It's like it's like a cone. It's like a cone. You know, like an ice cream cone, like a cone. Yeah, so that is the shape. Okay, you like that. I used to like that a lot too. And then sometimes they will put the chocolate spread, right? Spread is because we say they spread it. Chocolate spread or peanut butter spread. Okay. That's awesome. Great. And then it tastes very crunchy, right? Or crispy.
Crispy, yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. So let's move on to the role play. So Eva, can you read this? What does this say?
Okay. You are in the night market with your foreign friend. He sees blah, 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 and doesn't know what it is. How can you explain it to him so that he is encouraged to try it and not scared away by the ingredients or smell? It's hard.
It's hard?
Because they think the stinky tofu is really stinky.
It's really stinky.
Smell bad.
It smells bad. Okay, so let's practice this. So the first one is the pig blood cake. Who loves this?
Me.
I don't like.
Okay. You don't like. I don't like it, right? You can say I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Okay. So Steffi, please try to explain to Eva about this.
The food is made by pig blood.
No, you need to encourage her. You can't just say that. They're gonna ew, right? They don't want to try it. But how can you encourage her to try it?
Okay, the food is the food tastes silky, tender.
Okay, tender.
Your colleague.
Tender, and it made by peanut. So if you like peanut, maybe you like this.
Why?
Because it full of peanut on it, and the cake tastes very tender and delicious. And if you like the vegetable is cold, it tastes very special. Maybe you
it tastes very special.
Somebody like it, somebody doesn't like it. Like this.
Somebody likes it, somebody doesn't like it.
Okay, likes.
Wait, someone, sorry, it's not somebody, it's someone likes it.
Someone likes
doesn't like it.
Someone doesn't like what?
No, the vegetable called coriander. If you like coriander peanuts, you must like this.
I don't think so.
Really? No, Eva, you have to be someone who hasn't tried it before.
Yeah, try to eat it.
Yeah, you said you should pretend you have never tried it. So then
sorry.
Try to get you to try it.
Try, okay. I think you describe it very well, so I will try it.
Okay, so if you have never tried it before, what will let you want to try it? Or how can she convince you to try it?
I think if I go to another country and the food is very local. I am willing to try it. Okay. Because I can't eat it in my own country.
Okay, right. So try to get her, because you can say, what about the flavors or the taste of it?
The pig blood cake taste. Savory.
Savory?
Yes.
Okay, it tastes savory. Is it? What are some appealing or tasty descriptive words?
Chewy,
not chewing. Chewy.
It tastes chewy.
Okay, and a little bit sweet, right?
Because of the
peanut.
Yeah, it's the crushed peanuts, right? It's the crushed peanuts.
Yeah.
You crushed it. Okay, great. So let's take a look at stinky tofu.
Stinky tofu.
Okay,
I don't like it.
Okay,
Wow.
Eva, now it's your turn. Try to describe this to Steffi.
Okay, and now you see it is stinky tofu. Although it is stinky tofu, but it is not stinky.
No, I smelled it. It's stinky.
No, you have to try it because its texture is very special. It is crunchy outside and it is very soft inside and very juicy when you when you eat it, and you it is very flavorful because of its the stinky tofu. It takes taste and the Taiwanese kimchi is very sour, and and they will put the sauce is salty, but you can put some spicy sauce and it is wonderful.
Okay, I will try it.
You have to try it once in your life.
Okay. Maybe
Okay,
once.
what's the texture of the stinky tofu here?
And the outside is very crunchy and it is very soft inside. Softy,
Soft.
or soft, or
inside.
Is
very soft.
Can I
Like,
use
so this one is the
tincture?
deep fried, right? The deep fried stinky tofu. But there's other types of stinky tofu. What other types are there?
The other
Maybe have
type,
some soup.
soup.
Soup?
And yes.
Maybe it put into the soup and it tastes spicy, and the tofu's texture is silky or tender.
Silky?
Tender.
Silky or tender?
Maybe tender.
It's tender, silky and tender.
And juicy.
Okay, it could be a little bit juicy. Okay, that would make sense. Okay, because they cook it inside the broth or the soup. Okay, great. So what about what's on top of this? What is this thing on top of the stinky tofu?
Taiwanese kimchi.
Yeah, how does that taste?
Sour and crunch,
crumbling.
crunchy.
Crunchy?
Yes. Sour and crunchy.
Sour and crunchy?
Yes.
Sour and crunchy. Sour. It's a bit sour, yeah. It's a little bit sweet sometimes. I think they add sugar.
Yes.
Sour and sweet and crunchy. Very good. Okay, the next one. What's the next one?
The rice sausage.
Good.
With the rice sausage.
Red sausage. Pork. I think it's pork.
Okay.
Pork.
But the outside is rice, made by rice, right?
Yeah, the outside one is a rice sausage, and then the inside one is pork sausage.
Okay.
Oh.
And it maybe had some coriander into it. Between.
Okay, yeah. So you can say that you can say it's like a sandwich, right? Or a hot dog, right? And you can say that usually the hot dog outside here is the what we call the bun. Bun. Yeah, it's a hot dog bun. So you can say like a hot dog, the hot dog bun is made from rice. It's a rice sausage. And then inside we have the hot dog or the Taiwanese sausage, which is made from pork. And then we will add, and again, you can say topped with coriander, or what else? What else do we put on top of it?
Crushed peanut.
Right, we put crushed peanuts. Okay, so how do we introduce this to someone who is like, oh, what is this? So you can say it's like a
hot dog, and it outside is like hot dog bun, but it made by rice. So we call it rice sausage.
Good
and
job.
Inside is pork sausage like hot dog, and is topped with coriander and crushed peanut, and it tastes and its texture is
Flavorful.
Yes, flavorful and chewy.
And
chewy, maybe a little chewy, and I like to add some spicy sauce in it, so maybe sometimes it can be spicy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
We love eat spicy food, so we eat many food with spicy. We like to eat spicy food. Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Great. Is there anything else that you think is scary for foreigners?
Porks, beef. pork inside it, and we have some food like it had noodles, but a noodle is slim. It's slim.
It's called vermicelli. Vermicelli. And what's inside of the soup?
Maybe it ate some oyster or pork for pigs.
bring your something out.
Yes. Pig intestines. Yes. Maybe pig intestine. For now, afraid of it.
Yes, there's pig intestines, and then there's some oysters, right?
Yes.
Okay, where's the popular place here that you can eat it?
Night market or
night market or everywhere.
Everywhere? Anywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere.
Okay, there's a lot of places, right? What's your favorite place?
Night market.
Oh, why is it the night market? Which night market?
Lao Her Night Market because you can eat a lot of food and everyone can choose what they want to eat.
Okay, interesting. So, what is your favorite Taiwanese cuisine and why? Let's start with Eva.
My favorite Taiwanese cuisine is oyster omelette.
Oyster.
Oyster omelette because I love the sauce. The sauce is a little sour and spicy, and they also put some vegetable inside, and so I think the texture is very I think it tastes very flavorful, and I love the oyster very much.
Okay, I love oysters very much. Seafood, right? Okay.
Yes.
Steffi, what about you?
I don't like oyster.
Oh, okay. You don't like oysters. Okay, so what's your favorite?
My favorite Taiwanese cuisine is it made by a lot of food like pig blood cake and
What? You can describe it.
The white curry.
Why?
And some artificial food, and it has some sauce. The sauce tastes sweet and spicy.
Sauce? The sauce tastes sweet and spicy?
Yes. Eva doesn't like it.
I don't understand what it is.
The Chinese name is like
No
sweet.
Chinese name. The foreigner will say, I don't understand what you're saying. You need to explain to them.
Okay. It has like pig blood cake and fish.
Oh, it is came from Japan.
Yes.
Oh,
Fish.
fish ball. Fish ball.
And some pork ball. Pork.
Or carrot.
Carrot?
Yes, white carrot.
White carrot.
Wait, so what is it?
Maybe some store has the boiled egg.
Boiled egg?
Oh.
And the other is like it's made by fish.
Made by fish.
Wait, did we guess the first one? What's the first one? I don't even know what the first one is.
You confuse us.
Yeah, what's the first one?
The first one, it can be ate in a bowl. It had the bowl. Inside the bowl we have pig blood cake and pork bowl or boiled egg or some
Some
I don't know.
something made by fish. And
But it tastes not like fish.
because the fish is really crushed and mushy. Mushy.
Mush?
Right.
Because the fish is made like a mushy and it blend and make
together
bowl.
become a mushy kind of something and
we can make by like a bowl.
So it's a
Put
fish
it-
ball?
kind of fish ball.
Yes, but I think it didn't taste like fish because the sauce is very
Small, tiny. Because the fish is become very tiny.
So then what does it taste like?
I don't know how to say.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you think about that, okay? Think about it and let us know next class. Maybe you can Google it in English and try to use some words so we can guess it. Okay? Okay, so that's for you for your homework. Okay, so for next class, we can talk about other dishes. We can finish this. Maybe we can just start with the business on how to host a meeting first. Okay, I think we're going to do that one first. And then maybe next month we can talk more about different Taiwanese dishes.
Okay.
Okay?
I have a question.
I have question too.
Okay.
We don't understand a word like chunky.
Chunky. So chunky is like if there's soup, it's not just water. We have lots of food. So you have to like eat it. So they will have like chunk, like or like cookie. Some cookies, when you eat it, there's nothing you have to chew, but some is like chocolate and they have like big chocolate like this, and you have like it's chunky chocolate chip. So they will make big chocolate for you to bite. So it's like anything that if it's like soup and inside there's a lot of vegetables you need to bite, then it's more of a chunky soup. Because in America, a lot of the soup is creamy. They put it in a blender, everything inside, onion, carrots, everything. So it's only like, it's very kind of like creamy. So it wouldn't be chunky.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
okay.
great. Then I'll see you guys next week.
Cindy, I have question.
Yes.
We don't know about the difference about crispy and crunchy and crumbly.
Okay, crumbly is like cookie. Cookie, you're like, when you start eating, it's like it's crumbly. Like when there's like butter and you start eating it, because the butter melts, right? So it's like, and then it's kind of like crumbly. So more like for cookies. If it's crunchy, I think crispy and crunchy is very similar. Sometimes I would say it's crispy and crunchy, because crunchy is kachi, and then crispy is like chips. Like crispy. So it's a little bit similar, but we would use chips is more like crispy. Crunchy is more like you need to bite more. So like granola. I would say granola is very crunchy. What is granola? Let me show you.
It's like an animal.
Gorilla.
Yes.
No, not gorilla, Garona. Okay.
Garina.
Garina.
Sorry.
Vienna.
Granola. Granola is like this. It's very
Oh.
crunchy.
Crumbles.
It could be like, yeah, it could also be like a combination, right? Because it's like very crunchy. It's like kachi, but you need to bite more. Crispy is kind of just like, it's like chips.
Oh, cereal.
Cereal, yeah, cereal is good. Okay,
Okay.
great. Okay, go home. It's late.
Okay.
Be safe. Okay.
Okay.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.